cross your neighbor. And the couples circulate one time. Bend the line past the ocean. Cast off 3/4. There's a nice call on the C-2 list called crisscross your neighbor. It's an extension of cross your neighbor. We're going to have the trailing dancers, the guys, do the same crossover extend that they do on cross your neighbor. And we're going to have the leaders, the girls, do the same half of a split circulate that they do at the start of cross your neighbor. Give me that much. So the guys cross extend, the girls half split circulate. Guys, we're going to have you cast 3/4 around, and now we're going to have the end dancers, instead of making a U-turn back, do a cross run to the far center spot. For example, if I asked for an in-roll motivate, motivate is a call that starts with a circulate, and we'll replace the all 8 circulate with an in-roll circulate instead. So show me in-roll motivate, in-roll circ, then the girls will be casting, the guys will move up for the star. Perfect. Well, if I had something like I asked you for a tandem swing through, but I wanted the tandem swing through to be the anything call on the motivate, how would I differentiate between tandem swing through, motivate, and tandem swing through, motivate? They sound the same. Okay? So we tack a suffix onto the first call, an ERS subject. So if I ask you for a tandem swing throughers motivate, the tandem swing through is the first call. So, okay, so show me a tandem swing throughers motivate. So it goes right, left in tandem. Now you have to finish the motivate with the voice. Okay, there's a call on the C1 list called scoot and ramble. At C2, we extend that and we put a cross in the middle of it, scoot and cross ramble. And the cross modifier is just going to apply to a couple of the components in the scoot and ramble. Of course, start out with a scoot back, that would be fine. Good. Now, where the definition has the outside dancers do a cast back, we're going to modify that and we're going to make it a cross cast back. Go ahead and do that. Where it has the center dancers fold to face, instead of that, we're going to have them cross fold to face. To dance that, do a step through and trade places. Now you're looking at somebody across the way and everybody slide through. That's the ending of a ramble. Looks good? Everybody go right and left through. There is an extension to the alter. It's called alter and circulate. Okay? And here's the way it goes. It's very similar to alter the wave. Everybody swing. Centers cast 3/4. While you're doing that, the ends make a U-turn back. Circulate one spot. And since, around the outside, end of the line spots. Good. And while that's happening, the very center trade, not just the very center. Now we have the diamonds, and we're going to finish just like alter the wave. Each diamond counter-rotates twice, and then we're flipping, and we feel like we're about finished. Okay, we're doing successful plus level dancing.
That's what I thought this was.
That's, yes. Okay. Explode your wave.
Very successful.
Stretch, shake down. And, let's see, pass through. Stretch right and left through. Good. So at C1, when we stretch a call, we work in a small group, and then we expand the group out larger. The corollary to that would be to work in a big group and take that expansion out and contract it smaller. And we in fact do that on the C2 list, and it's called the stretched setup concept. Instead of saying stretch and do the call, we give you your setup to work with, and you've got to make it smaller. So for example, in a stretched box to go right and left through, the senders need to work not with somebody that is directly in front of them, but one further or once removed from them to do the right and left through. So let's have the senders pass through. That takes the stretch away, and then we can do the call there. So which is a right and left through. So one of the mantras I've heard for the stretched setup concept is make it small and do the call. Okay? Swing through. Enroll, circulate. Stretch, recycle. Good. Stretched boxes touch 1/4. So make it call, small, do the call, and just wait there when it's done. Couple, circulate. Okay. So this time I have boys on the end, and they're going to do that half a zoom, but they need to cross over, not to the right hand, over to the left hand instead. One girl is clovering, do your regular clover, and then cross over to the other side of the resulting couple, and the girl facing in. You're a trailer. First part is an extend, but you need to modify that with a crossover extend instead. Okay, crisscross the shadow. Girls have to wait for the boys to spread apart, then jump right in between them. Perfect. Quarter through. Okay. Working once removed. Touch a quarter. So get to the outsides, and now I've got to come across. Perfect. Couple circulate. Okay. I'm going to ask you to bend the line and do a whatever feels best. Somebody walk, somebody dodge. The flow will lead you right into who walks and who dodges. Bend the line with the flow. Somebody will walk, somebody will dodge. Okay? Turn and deal. Single file circulate. Split recycle. Slip. Can the boys run around the girls, please? Good. Do a right or left through. Let's make it with the flow. Somebody will be able to walk, girls, and somebody will have to dodge. So from here, circle to a wave. Circle the quarter with the flow, and here I am in a nice column. Okay, girls be assertive on this one. Everybody do a right and left through, and then I want each box to start a vertical half taggers coordinate. Half serve, 6 trading, somebody up. We call this a staggered column. Guys, step back in with the girls. Okay, and of course, if I were to do from this column a single file circulate, very straightforward. You're all moving up to the next spot. Guys, let go of these girls, spread back apart. And if we ask you to, in your column, to do a stagger circulate, you're still moving to a real bodies set of footprints. It just might be in a little different direction than you expected. Okay, stagger column circulate.